Sodapoppin just posted this into the Discord, and he posted an announcement. I wanted to see what he's saying because he wants to have another meeting. Everyone, I thought I'd do an announcement to let you all know where my head is at. I was thinking about having another guild meeting this Wednesday. I'm debating how to do raids from now on. Example, we could do two 20-mans. This would challenge all the veteran WoW players. We draft the two 20-mans first, then we draft both 40-mans. This week, I'm assuming Fog raid happens tomorrow. We did 3 40-mans and 1 20-man. I don't know if we can really sustain that. So 2 20s and 2 40s might be better. Okay, I'm following here. My thought process is that, I mean, this is what, how many people is that? That's, instead of 140 people raiding, it's 120 people raiding. So we have 4 raids instead of 3, and we have less people raiding. I mean, this is kind of like splits, doing splits like retail WoW. To split up the gear. Maybe we do 25 mans. And then why don't we do 2 25 mans and then 2 35 mans? Maybe that could work. My thought process is the veterans get challenged by 20 manning the MC, and the noobs get challenged because even less people to carry them and guide them. An actual full noob raid. I don't know if this is exactly what I want to do, but that's sort of where my head is at the moment to make these interesting for everyone. I'm also looking at like a Zico PS Hero versus Zaryu Peekaboo 20-man raid split, EU versus NA, like a race, like a speedrun race with 20 people. I don't know who will raid the 40 mans this week, assuming we do that, but every noob who has done the raid lead has honestly done a very good job. Viewer wise though, they don't want to hear every fight in-depthly explained anymore. Just brief assignments and go. So with that, I don't care for noob raid leaders, but the draft is fun. This is sort of where my head is at, and we can discuss what will actually do Wednesday. I fully welcome y'all's brainstorming. See you all then, and good luck tomorrow, Fogged and everyone else's raid. How did you guys feel about the 20-man raid? Did you like that? I thought that the 20-man raid was good content, but at the same time, I felt a little bit sad that a lot of the loot was wasted. A 25-man so that we could put some mages in there. We need to have at least one person, like one priest who needs a benediction. That was the only complaint I had about the 20-man raid. Realistically, 3 40-man raids is the way to go for our guild. So let's just say we have 120 players. We can actually fill 3 40-man raids. So how would we split 120 raiders? And by the way, this number might keep going down as people quit the game. So you have to also keep that in mind. Like most people, your numbers don't go up in a guild ever. It goes down, or people die, or when people die, they're not going again at this point because they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They don't think that they'll make it back and get geared for BWL, or it's just not their main game, or they're burnt out. Like, we've been playing WoW for 3 months straight every single day. Like, people are starting to give up on it. Could probably do 225 plus 2 times 35, 2 25s and 2 35s. I'm liking that because we have about 120 raiders. I want to see races. Okay, let's say that we have an OnlyFangs raid race and we do speed runs. First off, the people with the douses would start to get chosen first because you would pick 7 douses in your raid first in a speed run because that's what makes the run the fastest, is not having to go back. Then you'd choose the best geared tanks. Like, you would choose somebody like, because our raid went really fast because I said, fuck it, I'm not even going to go back and get the Ren buff. I tanked Rag without it. Not the Ren buff, the Uber's buff. If you have a tank that can tank without Uber's buff and you have 7 douses, you can do a pretty fast run, right? And so I think that having these drafts and everyone's fighting for the sweats, or people that have douses, is good for the guild because this entices you to get better gear, to play your class better, and to go get a douse, so that you get picked for a raid. It makes like being good at the game cool again, or like sweating. It makes sweats cool again, right? And I'm all for that because all the content has been watching crappy people lead the raid or people that don't know what's going on for content, and we're basically making fun of them. I don't really like that as content anymore. I'm kind of burnt on it. So I'd like to see World of Warcraft players return to the raid leader seats, and we can make it a bit more sweaty type of content where people are racing against each other. You're trying to see who gets picked to be in what raid, and you just have different raid leaders every week. The drunk raid was the most fun I've had though. I'm sorry, but that was the most fun I've had playing WoW in a really long time. I thought Mary killed it. 4 shamans and 6 warriors per raid. We're gonna do 4 raids no matter what, I'm thinking. So that would be 16 shamans. Do we even have 16 shamans and 24 warriors? Do we even have that many? No more drafts, pure lottery picks based off raid comp. What if in the draft, can you guys just say W or L here? I'm just gonna throw an idea. What if in the draft, you said, I'll take a warrior, and it randomed a warrior to your group, and you just got a random warrior. It chose one of the available ones. W, you guys like that idea? It's like you say what class you want, and then which warrior you get is randomed. That's worse in every way. Why would you say it? I'm curious. I want to know. I want to hear your feedback. So like, why do you think that is worse? I'm gonna write this idea down. Idea. You can pick a class, but the person you get is randomed. Okay, so an idea is that me and Ampi, let's just hypothetically, we're choosing our raid, and I'm like, I'll take a warrior. I get Slip, and he says, I'll take a warrior. He gets a Londo, and he's like, all right, I'll take a hunter. I get Sun Glitters. It just randoms instead of, okay, I want Zeroji. You know what I mean? And then that way, nobody really gets their feelings hurt, and it's also content because you don't know which person you're gonna get. So you're drafting your comp, but you're not drafting a person. You could get some new faces out there too. What about we could incorporate trading? Okay, all right, ideas. Raid leaders can trade at the end of a draft. Raid leaders can offer trades. Okay, let's say this. We race 2 raids. We race 2 raids in OnlyFangs. We race the 25-mans and the 235-mans. And the loser of the race has to pay a punishment, right? Everyone in the other raid has to pay a punishment. What would that punishment be? Like, otherwise, why are they racing? There has to be something on the line. The raid leader has to die. That's a bit extreme. No one would want to raid lead. What? I mean, you could either have you could give a reward to the winners, or you could give a punishment to the losers, or both. Bragging rights is not enough. Dude, do you guys, I mean, would you ever gamble or race somebody just for fun? Like, I don't know. I mean, no one would watch that. If there's something on the line, people will watch it. I mean, at least in the Olympics, you get a gold medal if you win, and you get tons of sponsors, endorsements, you get rich. 25G each into the pot, winners take all. Well, that means we'd have to come up with an additional 25G to raid. And if our raid loses, there's no way everyone's gonna do that. It's a good idea. There's no way everyone's gonna do it. I like that idea though. Losing raid, everyone deletes a random piece of gear. Sheesh. Losers do not get cloaks for BWL. That's crazy. To be honest, I think everyone's going to get a cloak for BWL. It's steep, but it's content. People will not go for it, I don't think. I like that idea. We're definitely cooking here. We're definitely cooking. I mean, I like the idea of an extra. Maybe if it was 10 gold, like everyone had to turn in, but getting gold from 40 people is also annoying. And then trading it all back to 40 people is also annoying as well. So I wish we had tribute chests. See, here's the thing. If we had tribute chests still, then the winners of the race could get a chance to participate in tribute chests, and tribute chests could just have a bunch of pots and consumes, or like edge masters, stuff like in-game stuff. But we don't have tribute chests anymore, and having tribute chests gave people a reason to show up. Either open trades and Soda accepts a bunch of donations, and then you have people race for whatever the donations were that week, or open the auction house and we try to get rich somehow. You know what I mean? We could take all of the BOEs from all of the raids and collect them and give out BOEs from the raid. That's a decent place to start. All the BOEs go to tribute chest. I'm gonna write that down. All BOEs from raid go to tribute chest. Idea: winner of race gets to participate in tribute chest. I think we bring back the tribute chest. Okay. So the winner of the 25-man race and the winners of the 35-man race get to show up and participate in the tribute chest, right? So you want to win. So if we did 2 25-mans and 2 35-mans against each other on the same day, they start at the same time. First one to finish wins, and then they get to go to tribute chest where all the BOEs from both raids will be in there, as well as consumes for next week, as well as like Flask of the Titans, all BOEs from raid plus raid consumes go to tribute chest. We're cooking right now. Another idea. Well, okay, before I write this down, before I put it in writing here, let's talk about it. What if Sodapoppin, he held all the Oni cloaks and didn't give them out to everyone, and you had to earn it? And so before BWL happens, some people will be going into BWL without one. So he holds a monopoly over the Oni cloaks and uses them as content and people have to earn them. You could do BWL without one. It's just slightly more dangerous. You know what I mean? What do you guys think of that idea? For example, he would start putting Oni cloaks in the tribute chest. And the only way to get one is from the tribute chest. And so you have to win the race each week in order to do it. Put 10 in there for the first week. Yeah, maybe he gives out like 5 to 10 a week until BWL comes out. We'll just present him with the ideas. I mean, here's the thing. In order to have a good idea, you need leverage. You need something that people want. People want Oni cloaks. Whether you want to use these ideas as leverage, up to you. People will show up and they will participate if they can win BOEs, if they can win loot, if they can win raid consumes, or if they can win gold. Because right now, these are the toughest things to come by.